If you are seeing this on or before the 1/11 portal, this reading is for you. If you're seeing this after that date, then maybe this number has real significance for you and the timing is right when it's right. So I trust that this video will only find the people that it's meant to. Spirit, please allow me the right message and proper way to communicate this for this collective. Hi. If you're not familiar, my name is Cecilia. I am a tarot reader and Reiki master. And we focus on how to make our lives better here. Tarot is not a prediction of the future. It is a guideline for how to make your life more peaceful, more loving, and more prosperous. So take it all with a grain of salt. This is not to tell you what to do. It's supposed to help you decide how to do it on your own. Ace of Swords. This is about you cutting off the things that are just not working anymore. And that's a new skill set for you. So pat yourself on the back for that one. Things have ended very distinctly. Whether it's behavioral patterns or cycles that you've been a part of, willingly or unwillingly, it's changing things for you. There's going to be travel involved for you this year. Specifically, walking a new path. And maybe it's not the first time that you're alone on your path, but it's the first time that you're really starting to feel good about it, and it's exciting to you to be able to do whatever you want, as opposed to feeling like it's all up to you. We've got the World and the Page of Cups. Things are looking good. Things are looking really good. And when you mind your mind and you listen to your feelings, but don't let them control you, you use this to your advantage in a way that transforms your life, transforms your journey. You may have heard that you're an alchemist, or you may have known that you're an alchemist, or you may just be learning that what you're doing is alchemy. This is a beautiful trait. It's a beautiful quality, and it's powerful. The reality is that people who do not repeat the cycles that they were victim to change the world, change their world 333. They change everything about their trajectory. Is that the King of Pentacles? Ooh, it's the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this may have been something that you missed in the past. Whether it was just too hard for you to see it when you're in the midst of it. And we know that that's pretty simple. But you're getting better at seeing things as they're happening. Maybe you have delayed reactions to things, whether it's you just being a cutie pie and assuming that everybody means nice, loving, cutie things, and then you leave and you replay that conversation and you're like, they were throwing shade at me. But the thing is that rather than letting that take you down, you relish in the fact that you're still you, and their silly little games didn't work. They don't work. Magician. Oh, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm not gonna look. The King of the Pentacles and the Magician. you're taking notes, or I hope you're taking notes on how you're doing things right now and how you've done things in the past that made the biggest change for you. Because this is essentially, it's giving speaking on a stage. Possibly a podcast with the tables and chairs. And maybe you're getting better at speaking in front of people now, or just speaking to authentically come up with what you're going to say rather than having some kind of script ready. You're done fighting, especially the same battles, right? It's not the same people anymore. And if it is the same people, you're kind of just over it. And good for you, because some people never want to lay down their sword. And I see this magician here specifically, right? Where this is you. You've got everything on the table. Do you see that? That's the wand, the sword, the cup, and the pentacle. This is you. Having mastered all of the elements. And creating something with it, right? This isn't to be used in the way that these things were used against you, or the ways that you had seen them used in the past. You're learning how to be calm with money. You're learning how to feel like you deserve money. And you're realizing how much money there actually is in this world. And that you deserve as much of it as you want. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 4 of Wands. 5 of Cups. Have you been doing more work with your astrology chart? Aquarius is significant. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, snakes. You're reading more and focusing more on your studies. Maybe you took a little break, or you're picking back up on things that interest you rather than what's required of you. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. I think you may have gotten a little stuck recently on the emotional aspect of what has happened and what you're realizing created this alchemist situation. And you're allowed to be sad about that when the grief comes up. But I feel like you're getting more control on not staying sad about the past. And look, there's some people who live in their past for the rest of their lives. No matter how many good things happen to them, they will always recall the worst ones. And you're not doing that anymore, or you're learning how to change your perspective here. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull from this other deck here. Karmic friends at the bottom. Yeah, so maybe you've had people in your past that really just weren't trustworthy, or quite possibly were always envious in some way, and they just wouldn't really let you be happy or wouldn't be happy for you, despite having known them for a long time, or despite them having seen you with hardship. That's a tough thing to get over. And you realize that you were wasting time and they were wasting your time. And sometimes these kinds of divine dynamics are here to reinforce the path that we're on, right? Where it's not about them. That's the most annoying part, when you can remember every detail about this other person, but the point is the contrast. The point is, yeah, maybe you cut this person off and they're looking for dirt. They're trying to find stuff on you. But the point is, it's still a waste of time. Like, whether you block them or you still see them or you whatever. Talking shit, happiness hater, same shit every day. They're doing the same shit that they were doing when they left you. They were talking shit about their other friends, and now they're talking shit about you. They were talking shit about family members, they're still talking shit. Like, this is somebody who doesn't change. So when you realize that you're not trying to get this person to be more loving, to understand you more, to see you anymore, like, that was a waste of time. That's not happening anymore. And I relate to that. Okay, whether it's family, whether it's friends, the point is, you're not meant to spend your life trying to get people to love you, trying to get people to care about you, trying to get them to root for you. Because the people that want to care and love and support find ways to do it. And the people who don't will find any excuse not to. So if you're seeing this at a time where you don't really have a whole lot of support, but you also don't want to go back into the burning house just to see if maybe one last time these people will show you some love, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You've been in that house before, and they're still talking shit. They're literally still talking shit, and there's no point. There's no point in wasting your own time or energy and things like that when you know that you've moved on from these cycles. And quite literally, not focusing on these people or the past is the way that you continue making things improve for yourself. And when you do think about the past now, it's not to make yourself sad. It's to remind yourself that today gets to be different. So when you make that choice and you say, today's different because I'm going to choose something different, because I'm not putting my power in everybody else's hands, because I'm not saying, hey, choose me, love me, pick me. And that may have been something that you felt in the past because, you know, we're all conditioned to feel that way, especially when it may not have come so freely in the past. But now that you're giving this to yourself freely, everybody else is an addition. And I'm proud of you because it is making all of the difference here. When you decide to put that time into yourself and you decide that you're ready to make millions of dollars, to change millions of people's lives, to positively impact your own life, that all becomes more and more within reach. So thanks for doing that. And just know that when you choose better for yourself, it ultimately always heals the people around you, and even does heal the people that hurt you in the first place. Even though you might not necessarily always want to send them a little healing, the reality is that they need it. And it's not your job, but as a little consolation prize for already doing your own work, making the circumstances a little bit easier on you is a reward. So take it, because a win is a win. And if you are doing this so that you don't have to deal with those people anymore, then by all means, let them stop hurting everybody else in the world too, because that is gross behavior. And when you realize that these people are not your story, they are the catalyst for your qualities. And ultimately, they never even make it into the final testimony. They never even make it into the final cut, because they didn't make you that way. You made yourself change. They may have started that fire, but you're the one that created something into it that was going to keep people warm and build something that you can feed people off of rather than destruction. And that's the real choice of not becoming like the people who hurt you. This is a relatively powerful message. I hope that this gets to the right people, because it matters. Doing things differently matters, and you're not alone, though it may feel like it is sometimes. That's only to make sure that you can and will walk the path, and others will join you. Others are joining you, because now they can find you. Okay, love you. This is just a general reading. Please let me know how you felt in the comments, and I'll see you soon.